Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we embark on journeys into the heart of fascinating subjects, extracting the most important insights and surprising nuggets of knowledge.
Great to be here.
Today, we're not just visiting a place. We're peeling back centuries of history to explore a true architectural phoenix. We're heading to Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, to dive into the remarkable story of Hotel El Convento.
Ah, El Convento, a really special place.
Isn't it? Imagine a grand building that began life as a sacred 17th century Carmelite convent, then endured decades of neglect, even becoming, believe it or not, a literal parking lot for garbage trucks.
Hard to even picture that.
Right, only to be resurrected not once but multiple times, ultimately transforming into a celebrity hotspot and one of the most awarded boutique hotels in the entire Caribbean.
It's an incredible arc.
That, in a nutshell, is the astonishing journey of Hotel El Convento. Our mission today is to distill the captivating facts, explore the surprising and sometimes frankly heartbreaking transformations this monument has undergone, and extract practical insights from a wealth of sources. Everything from detailed historical records and prestigious travel awards to the very latest traveler reviews.
A good mix of perspectives, then.
Exactly. We're not just talking about checking into a hotel. We're exploring a living landmark that offers a unique intersection where centuries of profound history blend seamlessly with modern luxury and the vibrant cultural richness of Old San Juan.
What's truly fascinating here, beyond the sheer beauty of the place, is how a single building can serve as, well, a living timeline.
A living timeline. I like that.
Yeah, it reflects, in its very structure and successive uses, centuries of social, architectural, and economic change. El Convento is, in many ways, a microcosm of Old San Juan itself,
Right.
showcasing a profound example of adaptive reuse. That's the concept where historic buildings are repurposed for new functions while preserving their historical integrity.
So it's not just slapping on a new coat of paint.
Not at all. This isn't merely about renovating an old structure. It's about a deeply thoughtful process of preserving a piece of the past, understanding its intricate layers of history, and transforming it to meet contemporary needs without sacrificing its original spirit.
Okay.
It's a powerful testament to how architectural heritage, when meticulously maintained and reimagined, can continue to play a vital and dynamic role in a city's identity, economy, and even its soul.
And you mentioned comparing it, like there was that TikTok source about a budget hotel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you compare El Convento to the broader landscape of hotels, say a budget hotel in a different San Juan, like the one we saw briefly, it really underscores just how unique and high-end the historical niche El Convento fills in the global hospitality scene. It's not just accommodation, it's an experience deeply rooted in its place.
The contrast couldn't be starker, could it? From being a revered spiritual sanctuary to a symbol of urban decay, and then back to an emblem of luxury and historical pride, El Convento's story is genuinely one of incredible, almost unbelievable transformations.
It really is.
To truly appreciate what it is today, we have to rewind the clock, all the way back to its very initial conception.
Back to the 1600s.
Way back.
Sure.
The foundation of what would eventually become Hotel El Convento was laid nearly 4 centuries ago, back in 1646. This wasn't just any construction project. It was born from a deeply personal petition granted by King Philip IV of Spain, aimed at establishing the very first Carmelite convent in the entire Americas. And the driving force, the indomitable spirit behind this ambitious undertaking, was a Spanish noblewoman named Doña Ana de Lanzos y Menéndez de Vélez.
Doña Ana, her story is central to this.
Absolutely. Doña Ana had a truly poignant backstory. She was the granddaughter of Don Diego Menéndez de Valdez, a significant figure who had served as a captain general of the Spanish army and also as governor of Puerto Rico from 1582 to 1593.
So established nobility.
Right. Tragically, Doña Ana became a childless widow in 1625 when her young husband was killed during an attack by the Dutch, a constant and formidable enemy of Spanish power in the Americas during that era.
Faced with her profound loss and having inherited a vast fortune, Doña Ana observed a significant void in Puerto Rican society. There was no convent on the island.
None at all.
No. Young women seeking a cloistered life, a spiritual vocation, had no choice but to undertake arduous and often perilous journeys all the way to Havana, Santo Domingo, or even across the Atlantic to Europe to enter a religious order.
Wow, that's quite a commitment.
Definitely. So driven by a deep spiritual conviction and a desire to address this societal need, she decided to pour her considerable wealth into a truly noble cause. She donated her cherished home and its adjoining rectangular plot of land right in the heart of Old San Juan,
Her own home.
her own home, and went even further, selling all her other possessions to fund not only the convent's initial construction, but also its ongoing maintenance. It was an act of immense selflessness and foresight, laying the groundwork for a landmark that would serve the community for centuries.
And the construction itself was a monumental feat for its time. This wasn't a job for typical civilian masons. The building of this initial three-story convent was largely undertaken by colonial Spanish soldiers.
Soldiers building a convent?
Yeah, soldiers garrisoned in the old city under the design of an army engineer. Can you imagine these soldiers, more accustomed to drills and defense, toiling under the relentless Caribbean sun, meticulously laying sun-baked clay bricks?
That's quite an image.
And these walls, 3 feet thick, weren't merely for shelter. They were engineered as a formidable defense,
3 feet thick. Incredible.
built to withstand not only the harsh elements of hurricanes and tropical heat, which are ever-present threats in the region, but also potential assaults from indigenous groups or rival European powers who frequently vied for control of these strategic islands.
Right, defense was key back then.
Even the selection of materials was deeply strategic. The massive doors and intricate grills were crafted from mahogany and asuba, a remarkably dense, dark ironwood native to the island, specifically chosen for its incredible durability and resistance to decay. It was built to last, almost like a fortress for faith.
Indeed, the structural integrity and defensive considerations were paramount, and the location itself was imbued with historical significance from the very beginning. Situated prominently on Cristo Street, the convent was, and remarkably still is, directly across from San Juan Cathedral.
The oldest cathedral in the Western Hemisphere, right?
That's the one. Originally constructed in 1521 and rebuilt from 1540 after a devastating hurricane. So from day one, the convent was anchored right at the pulsating heart of the city's religious and civic life, also adjacent to the Plaza of the Nuns, which holds its own historical weight as the city's second oldest park.
So much history packed into one spot.
Exactly. Inside, the design was a classic echo of Spanish colonial architecture. An enormous open interior courtyard, designed not just for light and air, but as a central communal space, framed by elegant tiered balconies and gracefully arched corridors.
I could picture it.
The nuns' individual cells were designed for austerity, tiny rooms just large enough for a single bed and a straw mattress, a stark reflection of the simple, disciplined life they led.
A real contrast to the luxury suites today.
Oh, absolutely. In contrast, the chapel was spacious and boasted a beautiful domed ceiling, a testament to the spiritual focus of the institution. In July of 1651, this remarkable structure, named the Monastery of Our Lady Carmen of San Jose, but universally known as the Carmelite Convent, was officially inaugurated.
Doña Ana.
Doña Ana, who had poured her entire life and fortune into its creation, was the very first to enter its cloister, assuming the venerable role of the first Mother Superior. She was joined by her sister Antonia and 4 protégés, establishing a new spiritual bedrock for the island.
For a remarkable 252 years, this building served its sacred original purpose, housing generations of Carmelite nuns who dedicated their lives within its thick walls.
2.5 centuries. Amazing continuity.
But as the 20th century dawned, its fate took a dramatic and rather unfortunate turn. By December 9th, 1903, the Archbishop of San Juan, faced with dwindling resources and mounting costs, made the difficult decision that the extensive repairs needed to maintain the aging structure were simply too prohibitive.
A common story for old buildings, sadly.
It is. Just days before Christmas, the remaining 9 nuns and 2 novices reluctantly moved out, and the convent was officially closed. The once vibrant spiritual hub, a cornerstone of the community for over 2 centuries, lay vacant for a disheartening decade.
An empty convent.
Then, in 1913, the church, perhaps seeing no other viable option for the decaying property, purchased the abandoned building from the Carmelite nuns for a truly paltry sum, a mere $151.
$151 for that building.
$151. It's almost impossible to imagine such a grand historic edifice being sold for less than the cost of a modern grocery run.
That really is a stark indicator of its decline. After its nominal purchase, the building's downward spiral continued. It was first rented out as a retail store, a rather incongruous use for a former convent.
A retail store, okay.
Then, even more surprisingly, it was transformed into a dance hall, a setting light years away from its solemn origins. But the lowest point was indeed yet to come.
Oh boy.
For the next 40 years, from the 1920s to the late 1950s, it spiraled further into degradation. becoming nothing more than a flop house, a derelict lodging for transient workers, largely without proper sanitation.
A flop house.
All right.
Can you picture this? A place once dedicated to spiritual devotion, now existing without running water, proper sanitary facilities, or electricity, essentially reverting to the most basic, almost 1600s level living conditions.
That's just devastating. The very essence of its former grandeur was systematically stripped away, leaving behind a husk. By 1953, the ruin had become so utterly derelict and forgotten that it had been fully absorbed into the urban decay of Old San Juan, literally being used as a parking lot for garbage trucks.
A parking lot for garbage trucks. In the courtyard.
That's what the records say. It really sounds like something out of a dystopian novel where a cherished monument is reduced to nothing but functional refuse.
It was indeed a dire and frankly humiliating situation for such a historically significant site. Mercifully, in 1957, the site was officially slated for demolition, with plans to make way for a much-needed downtown parking garage.
Which, given the state it was in, might have seemed logical at the time.
Exactly. And let's be honest, given its state, many would have seen that as a reasonable, even necessary step. However, fate, or perhaps more accurately, visionary leadership, intervened through a crucial urban renewal program in Old San Juan known as Operation Bootstrap. Expert, can you tell us more about this program? Because it wasn't just about saving one building, was it?
You're absolutely right, host. Operation Bootstrap was far more than a single preservation effort. This was an ambitious, sweeping economic development strategy for Puerto Rico, famously spearheaded by Ricardo Alegría from the Institute of Puerto Rican Culture.
Okay.
The program, launched in the mid-20th century, aimed to transform the island's economy from a primarily agrarian one to a modern industrial and tourism-based economy. Within this larger framework, the revitalization and preservation of historic areas like Old San Juan became a key component of its overall strategy.
Leveraging history for the future.
Precisely. The idea was to leverage Puerto Rico's rich history and unique cultural heritage as an asset for tourism, attracting visitors and investment. It was under this auspicious and strategic program that Robert Frederick Woolworth, the heir to the Woolworth fortune, stepped in.
The Woolworth heir. Interesting connection.
Yes, in 1959, he purchased the convent property from the Archdiocese of San Juan for $250,000.
A bit more than $151.
Just a bit. His vision was not merely to renovate, but to transform the decayed structure into a deluxe hotel that would serve a dual purpose. Not only preserving this invaluable historical landmark, but also spurring the broader development of business, tourism, and much-needed employment in Old San Juan. It was a perfect marriage of preservation and economic foresight.
And what a vision it was, a true testament to the power of capital combined with an appreciation for history. It took a rigorous 3 years, from 1959 to 1962, to convert that dilapidated, garbage-ridden structure into the luxurious Hotel El Convento.
3 years of intense work.
Intense is right. When we talk about no expense spared, this renovation truly embodied it. They even added 2 floors to the original 3, expanding the property to 5 stories and creating a total of 100 rooms, including 10 luxurious suites.
Wow, adding floors to a historic structure like that, complex.
Must have been. The attention to detail was legendary. The interior designer, often accompanied by a photographer and Woolworth himself, embarked on extensive journeys throughout Spain, specifically to find authentic furniture from Spain's golden age for the hotel.
Like treasure hunting for the hotel.
Totally. And when original pieces couldn't be sourced, because, let's be real, you can't always find a 300-year-old chandelier in perfect condition, they commissioned meticulous reproductions of enormous chandeliers, intricate wrought iron fixtures, and vibrant decorative tiles.
So authenticity was paramount.
Absolutely. Every single wooden object, from the grand furniture and louvered doors to the overhead beams, was painstakingly handcrafted from rich walnut or mahogany. Even the lampshades were made of delicate goatskin, and the bedspreads and rugs were specially woven by gypsies in Granada. It sounds like they were building a museum, not just a hotel.
It was an archaeological endeavor in reverse, really, and the dedication to authentic detail was truly extraordinary. The public halls and galleries were adorned with a meticulously curated collection of genuine antiques, including centuries-old tapestries, classical paintings, ancestral shields, ceremonial swords, and grand carved chests.
Just incredible artifacts.
The common areas featured high-backed chairs and settees upholstered in luxurious satins and velvets, while the guest rooms themselves were designed with an old-world elegance, boasting canopied beds with elaborate headboards, beamed ceilings that echoed the building's original structure, and classic window shutters.
So really leaning into that history.
But here's where the genius of adaptive reuse truly comes into play. Alongside all this historical authenticity, modern conveniences were seamlessly integrated. Imagine the challenge of snaking all new plumbing, state-of-the-art wiring, and even an elevator and full air conditioning system through those 3-foot-thick colonial walls.
That must have been a nightmare.
A significant feat of engineering for sure. And it meant that the arched corridors that once led to austere nun cells now opened to 8 distinct styles of elegantly appointed guest rooms, each unique, spread across the 5 newly reimagined floors.
Quite the upgrade from a straw mattress.
Just slightly. And the expansive rectangular interior courtyard, once a cloistered space, was ingeniously designed to house a gourmet dining room at one end and a refreshing swimming pool at the other, creating a grand, self-contained oasis that married leisure with history.
This incredible, painstaking transformation culminated in the grand official inauguration of El Convento Hotel on January 27, 1962. It was an immediate, resounding success.
Right out of the gate.
Totally. At a time when new, glitzy establishments were lining the fashionable Condado Strip in San Juan, El Convento offered something distinctly different, a tranquil, European-style luxury hotel experience steeped in history. It wasn't just a place to sleep, it was a destination in itself, an intimate resort providing fine dining, deluxe accommodations, and international entertainment.
A different kind of glamour.
Exactly. Overnight, it became the trendy place in the Caribbean, attracting what were famously known as the beautiful people, the celebrities, socialites, and jet-setters of the era.
The beautiful people era. Love that term.
And when I say beautiful people, I mean a veritable who's who of Hollywood legends and influential figures. Among the notable guests who graced El Convento's halls were screen icons like Rita Hayworth, Robert Montgomery, and George Hamilton.
Wow, real Hollywood royalty.
Even Linda Bird Johnson, daughter of then-President Lyndon B. Johnson, chose to stay there. Entertainers like the formidable Ethel Merman and singer Johnny Desmond were regulars.
Quite the guest list.
And perhaps most charmingly, the world-renowned concert pianist Claudio Arrau was even heard playing his cello right there in the serene courtyard, the music echoing off those historic walls.
Imagine hearing that. Magical.
Right? People from all corners of the world came and absolutely loved this unique blend of luxury and history. The hotel quickly became a hub for sophisticated entertainment. The former convent chapel, a space once reserved for quiet contemplation, was famously transformed into the Ponce de Leon room,
The chapel became a dining room.
an elegant dining room that strictly required black tie attire. It boasted old-world Spanish decor, stunning stained glass windows depicting various coats of arms, and a small dance floor where a vibrant flamenco troupe entertained guests 6 nights a week.
Flamenco in a former chapel.
Okay. In an adjoining Club Convento, guests could dance nightly to the sounds of 2 big bands. And for those seeking something a bit more avant-garde, the Lamplighter Lounge became the town's only cabaret, known for originating satirical reviews.
A real entertainment hub.
In fact, it's where the late, great Raul Julia, a true Puerto Rican legend, got his professional start.
No way. Raul Julia started there.
That's the story. Adding yet another layer of unique ambiance, in the open patio stood a giant, almost mythical, 300-year-old Nispero fruit tree, originally from Spain. This tree, which bears fruit similar to crab apples, had a rather charming nocturnal habit of attracting fruit bats.
Fruit bats.
Fruit bats. They would fly in rounds from under the arches and cloister corridors to feed. Can you imagine enjoying an elegant dinner or a quiet drink with these little winged visitors flitting about?
That is certainly unique. Adds an unexpected, almost whimsical layer of life to the historic setting, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Those small, unexpected natural elements interacting with centuries of architecture are exactly what give a place its unique and enduring character.
But even with all that charm and celebrity appeal, maintaining such a grand historic property proved to be an immense and often unprofitable challenge.
The practicalities.
Always. By the end of 1970, the Woolworth family concluded that the hotel business was no longer financially viable for them, even to the point of terminating the casino license they held. So in 1971, in a rather unconventional move, they made the decision to officially gift the hotel to the government of Puerto Rico in lieu of back taxes.
They gifted it to the government. Wow.
Yeah. It then operated under government ownership, but the complexities of running a luxury hotel led to the conclusion that professional management was preferable. A contract was initially awarded to CA, a prominent Italian company renowned for managing grand hotels like the Gritti Palace in Venice.
Okay, that sounds promising.
It was, but this was followed by a succession of various operators, each with different strategies to keep the hotel afloat. The Puerto Rico Industrial Development Company eventually brought in a Mexican hotel chain, Provincial de Hoteles, to manage the property starting January 1st, 1982.
Another change in management.
Right. This group, which had ties with Stauffer Hotels and a European chain for reservations, even briefly changed the hotel's name from El Convento Hotel to Gran Hotel El Convento.
Gran Hotel El Convento. Doesn't quite have the same ring.
Doesn't quite. They secured a casino license, though ironically it was never operated because the hotel was slated for closure for renovations just 6 months later. This period was marked by a constant struggle between preserving its heritage and trying to make it financially viable.
And these renovations, expert, brought their own set of challenges, often at the expense of its historic soul, didn't they?
Unfortunately, yes.
The Puerto Rico government invested a significant $1.4 million in 1982 to modernize the hotel, its first major overhaul in 2 decades. But the extent of these updates was so vast that the hotel had to be shut down for a full 10 months, from July 1982 until mid-April 1983.
A long closure.
Yeah. Part of this facelift included an attempt to weatherproof half of the interior courtyard by installing a large plastic canopy over the bar and dining area, ostensibly to shield guests from rain.
A plastic canopy. Not quite the original aesthetic.
Definitely altered the open-air charm. Just 5 years later, in 1986, the hotel underwent another round of renovations, and it was during these periods that some truly unfortunate decisions were made. Original features were lost or carelessly covered up.
This is the painful part.
It really is. Wallboard was nailed directly over those precious, graceful arches. Concrete was slathered over the original sun-baked brick walls, effectively burying centuries of craftsmanship.
Oh no, covering the brick.
And perhaps most jarringly trendy, mass-produced red carpeting was glued over the delicate, handcrafted tile floors. It's hard to imagine the thought process behind such destructive modernizations.
Trying to update but losing the essence.
Exactly. By its final years in this phase, the Gran Hotel El Convento had, regrettably, became what one source described as a shabby old hotel on a historic site, with only faint remnants of its past refinements evoking considerable nostalgia, a shadow of its former glory.
It's a classic example of well-intentioned but ultimately damaging interventions, where the pursuit of modernity inadvertently erodes authenticity. However, thankfully, that's not where El Convento's story ends.
Thankfully.
Recognizing the immense potential and historical value, Puerto Rico's government made a concerted effort to divest itself of hotel ownership, and the first property to be strategically sold was its most famous, the now shabby Gran Hotel El Convento.
Okay, a chance for redemption.
Exactly. It was acquired by a group of forward-thinking San Juan business executives who understood that the true value of the property lay in restoring its original integrity, not in further superficial modernization.
This acquisition marked the beginning of its true rebirth. The hotel closed its doors in December 1995 for an incredibly ambitious redesign and restoration that cost upwards of $15 million.
$15 million plus, a serious investment.
A huge investment, an astounding investment that, when broken down, translated to about $275,000 per room. This wasn't just lavish spending, it represented a strategic shift, a deep commitment to reversing the decades of damage.
Undoing the damage.
Right. After years of well-intentioned but ultimately destructive modernizations, this rebirth was about undoing the past mistakes. They meticulously peeled back the layers of concrete and wallboard, almost like an archaeological dig, to reveal and restore the original integrity of the structure.
Bringing back the arches and the brick, hopefully.
Exactly. When it triumphantly reopened in January 1997, precisely 35 years after the original El Convento Hotel's grand debut, it presented a revitalized concept, a harmonious, truly intelligent blend of the old with the new.
Finding that balance.
Yes. The first 2 floors were thoughtfully redesigned to feature sophisticated restaurants and cafes, alongside versatile meeting and banquet rooms, and even some guest rooms with a private entrance and keyed elevator for added exclusivity. Critically, this renovation meticulously restored the original integrity and beauty of the structure, allowing its historical soul to shine through once more.
That's the key.
And with a sense of pride and renewed identity, it proudly returned to its original revered name, Hotel El Convento, reclaiming its rightful place as the only small luxury hotel in the heart of Old San Juan, offering an intimate environment coupled with that coveted old-world personal service.
Back to its roots, but better.
And the immediate impact of that meticulous rebirth was nothing short of spectacular. Upon reopening in January 1997, Hotel El Convento was instantly recognized on the global stage, chosen by Condé Nast Traveler as one of the 23 best new hotels of the world.
Wow, right off the bat.
That's quite an entrance, isn't it? But this wasn't a one-off stroke of luck or a fleeting moment of glory. The excellence, once meticulously restored, continued to shine. In 2003, readers of both Condé Nast Traveler and Travel and Leisure, two of the most respected names in travel publications, again selected El Convento as one of the world's best places to stay.
Consistent recognition, that's impressive.
Very. Fast forward to 2011, and Condé Nast Traveler honored it as one of the top 10 preferred hotels in the Caribbean, based on the highly influential 24th Reader's Choice Awards, which gathered input from an impressive 28,866 discerning readers.
That many readers. That carries weight.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This isn't just a hotel. It's a testament to enduring quality and a masterclass in how to lovingly restore history while creating a modern, luxurious experience.
These accolades aren't just arbitrary awards. They are deeply rooted in the hotel's core elements of guest experience and its thoughtfully curated amenities, starting, of course, with its absolutely prime location.
Location. Especially in Old San Juan.
Absolutely. Hotel El Convento is nestled right in the vibrant heart of Old San Juan, which is not merely a historic landmark and bustling shopping district, but has increasingly become known as a premier wedding district, as we'll discuss further.
Interesting, a wedding district.
Yeah, its positioning allows guests to step out and immediately be within easy walking distance of world-class museums, countless historic landmarks like the magnificent San Juan Cathedral, the charming Plaza de Armas, the vibrantly colorful Calle Fortaleza, and even the iconic San Juan Gate, which is a mere 3-minute stroll away.
So you're right in it.
Completely. The bustling port of San Juan is just a 7-minute walk, perfect for cruise passengers looking for an authentic experience before or after their journey. And the magnificent Castillo San Felipe de Moro, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is only a 10-minute walk, while Castillo de San Cristobal is a manageable 1.1 kilometers.
Easily walkable then.
Very much so. For arrivals and departures, Luis Muñoz Marin International Airport, SJU, is a quick 30-minute drive, or, according to some sources, as little as 16 minutes in light traffic.
Depends on traffic, always.
Always. And if you're longing for some sand between your toes, the nearest beach is just a 10-minute drive away. Exploring Old San Juan itself is excellent on foot, allowing you to truly immerse yourself in the cobblestone streets and colorful architecture. And for anything further, ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft are readily available, including in the airport.
Good to know. And once you're inside, the rooms themselves are a masterclass in blending that historic charm with every modern comfort you could desire.
They really nailed that blend.
The hotel proudly offers 81 elegant, individually furnished rooms, each thoughtfully designed to tell its own story while providing a luxurious sanctuary. You'll find rich wooden beams overhead, authentic handcrafted tiles underfoot, elegantly carved chairs, plush velvet settees, and antique chests that truly evoke the old-world splendor of El Convento's past.
You feel the history in the room itself.
Exactly. Yet these aren't museum pieces you simply admire. These rooms are fully equipped with all the contemporary amenities you'd expect from a luxury property. We're talking high-definition entertainment systems and seamless, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi and wired internet access available in all rooms and public areas. The essentials are covered, definitely. You'll also discover practical features that enhance your stay, such as a mini refrigerator generously stocked with chilled water, convenient coffee and tea-making facilities for your morning ritual, an in-room safe for your valuables, and even an iron and ironing board.
Little conveniences that matter.
They do. The luxurious touches extend to plush bathrobes and slippers for your comfort, turn-down service to prepare your room for a restful night, and blackout drapes or curtains, ensuring a deep, uninterrupted sleep, all complemented by climate-controlled air conditioning tailored to your preference.
Nice touches.
A recent reviewer absolutely raved about their spacious and modern room, particularly highlighting the fantastic rain shower and the delightful ability to people watch from their window, connecting them to the vibrant life of the street below.
Ah, the people watching. Part of the fun in Old San Juan.
Totally. The bathrooms, while thoughtfully designed to be compact within the historic footprint, are modern and exquisitely appointed, featuring those luxurious molten brown toiletries that elevate your daily routine.
Molten brown, always a good sign.
Right. And for those who appreciate variety, There's a range of room types to choose from, like the Queen Vista, Double Vista, Junior Suite, Superior Room, and even a tranquil garden terrace room, offering different views and layouts to suit every preference.
Moving to the culinary experience, which is an integral part of any luxury stay, the Patio del Nispero serves as the hotel's main restaurant. It offers a truly gourmet outdoor breakfast, lunch, and dinner, taking full advantage of the beautiful courtyard setting.
Eating in that courtyard must be special.
It really is. The menu features a delightful Puerto Rican fusion, emphasizing fresh, local ingredients. A particularly thoughtful detail, and one that's incredibly helpful for travelers with specific dietary restrictions, is that allergens are clearly marked on the menu,
Oh, that's fantastic.
making it much easier for those with gluten-free diets, for instance, to navigate their choices confidently. The Allegri Bar, located right there within the stunning courtyard, provides an unparalleled ambiance for enjoying elegantly crafted cocktails and an extensive wine list.
Drinks under the stars in a historic courtyard.
Nice. It's a remarkable experience to be enveloped by centuries of history while savoring a contemporary drink. It's hard to believe you're in the middle of a bustling city when you're relaxing there.
Yeah, a real oasis.
Another notable perk, and one that isn't common for many hotels in the area, is the availability of comprehensive room service for breakfast, lunch, and dinner upon request, offering a private dining experience.
Room service is always a bonus.
And for a truly delightful daily ritual, guests are treated to complimentary wine and cheese with hors d'oeuvres at the La Veranda Terrace, a perfect way to unwind and socialize as the day transitions to evening.
Free wine and cheese. Sign me up.
Always a popular feature.
The hotel's facilities and services further elevate the guest experience, showcasing a clear understanding of modern traveler needs while respecting its historic limitations. The rooftop pool and jacuzzi are absolute highlights,
For rooftop views, yes.
offering truly breathtaking panoramic views of the city's historic rooftops and the expansive San Juan Bay. It's a quiet and secluded area, often allowing guests to have it all to themselves, making it an ideal, almost private spot to catch the famously vibrant Caribbean sunset.
Perfect sunset spot.
For those who prioritize fitness, the gym, thoughtfully located in the basement, is surprisingly spacious and remarkably well-equipped, featuring a variety of cardio machines, targeted equipment for different muscle groups, and a good selection of free weights.
A proper gym then, not just a couple of treadmills.
Exactly. It's rarely crowded, a blessing for many travelers, and the gym staff thoughtfully provides fresh bottled water and clean towels. One minor note from a traveler, though, was the absence of disinfecting wipes for the equipment, a small detail in an otherwise well-appointed space.
Good feedback. Small thing, but important these days.
True. For extended stays or just refreshing your travel wardrobe, the coin-operated washing machines and dryers are a lifesaver, with washing powder and dryer sheets conveniently available on-site.
Laundry on site is so helpful.
Just remember to bring some quarters, as a reviewer noted a minor hiccup with the lack of a change machine. A small, amusing detail in a luxurious setting.
Need quarters for the luxury laundry. Got it.
Beyond these practical amenities, the hotel also features a charming library, offers professional massage therapists for relaxing in-room massages, and even complimentary bicycle rentals for those eager to explore Old San Juan's cobblestone streets at their own pace.
Bikes would be fun there.
Yeah. Guests also benefit from exclusive access to the El Convento Beach Club, providing beach and pool privileges at sister properties, offering a perfect escape to the coastline.
Best of both worlds, history and beach access.
Exactly. In terms of logistics, check-in is at 3 p.m., extending until 2 a.m. for late arrivals, with checkout by noon. Express and contactless checkout options are also available, catering to the busy traveler.
It's important to note, for those of you traveling with furry friends, that Hotel El Convento maintains an explicit no pets allowed policy, a detail clearly stated by sources like Bring Fido and Expedia.
Good to clarify, no pets.
Right. In terms of overall service, it consistently receives fantastic reviews across the board. Guests frequently praise the truly personalized recommendations from the staff, who are often highlighted for going above and beyond to ensure a memorable stay, acting as expert local guides.
That personal touch makes a difference.
Huge difference. While one reviewer mentioned that minor issue with exchanging coins for the laundry, a small, almost charming detail in hindsight, they still thoroughly enjoyed their stay, underscoring the overwhelmingly positive overall experience.
So a quarter issue wasn't a deal breaker.
Apparently not. Expedia's rating for Hotel El Convento stands at an impressive 9.0 out of 10, categorized as wonderful, with top marks specifically given for the helpfulness of the staff and perhaps most crucially, its unbeatable location.
A 9.0 is excellent.
It truly demonstrates how this seamless blend of meticulous historic preservation, thoughtful modern amenities, and genuinely guest-centric services creates a truly exceptional and highly rated experience that resonates with travelers.
It's clear that El Convento offers an exceptional stay, but it's more than just a place to sleep or dine. It has also solidified its reputation as a premier wedding venue, making it one of the most iconic choices in Puerto Rico for couples seeking a truly unique and memorable celebration.
Exactly. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, El Convento isn't just a hotel. It's a meticulously preserved canvas for creating deeply personal, memorable events, especially weddings, due to its inherent beauty, deep historical resonance, and versatile
A
spaces.
canvas. Nice way to put it.
The hotel offers incredibly versatile and atmospheric settings that cater to a wide range of wedding visions, from intimate elopements to grand celebrations. Couples can choose the tranquil interior courtyard, an utterly romantic space surrounded by centuries-old brick walls and verdant greenery, perfect for a ceremony steeped in timeless atmosphere.
The courtyard ceremony must be beautiful.
Or, for breathtaking views and an open-air feel, the rooftop terrace boasts panoramic vistas of Old San Juan's colorful rooftops and the shimmering Atlantic Ocean, providing a spectacular backdrop for vows or receptions, especially as the sun dips below the horizon.
That rooftop view again. Perfect for weddings.
Definitely. For more intimate indoor settings or grander celebrations, the Salon Campeche Ballroom offers a refined space with its high ceilings and antique decor, capable of transforming to suit any style.
So options for different sizes and styles.
Precisely. Beyond weddings, the hotel also provides extensive facilities for corporate and social gatherings, featuring 5 dedicated meeting rooms and a total of 6,955 square feet of flexible meeting space, including a largest room spanning 2,800 square feet. This versatility truly underscores its importance as a hub for both leisure and event tourism in Old San Juan.
And for anyone looking to capture these once-in-a-lifetime moments, Hotel El Convento is truly a photographer's dream.
Oh, I bet.
Its distinctive architectural features, from the picturesque cobblestone courtyards bathed in soft light to the grand arched hallways that feel like stepping into a painting, and the charming interior balconies overlooking the central patio, offer an endless array of breathtaking backdrops for wedding portraits.
So many textures and unique angles.
Imagine intimate first-look photos in those cloistered hallways, evoking centuries of secrets, or stunning group and family shots taken from the interior balconies, showcasing the grandeur of the setting.
Really captures the atmosphere.
One of the standout advantages of choosing El Convento is its unparalleled proximity to some of the most iconic photo locations in Old San Juan. Within just a few steps, couples can find themselves posing in front of landmarks like the majestic San Juan Cathedral, the bustling energy of Plaza de Armas, or the famously colorful and vibrant streets of Calle Fortaleza.
Right, step outside and you're in postcard territory.
Exactly, each offering a distinct mood and palette. Further afield, but still easily accessible for a quick photo excursion, are the majestic Castilla de San Cristobal and the charming Plaza de la Rogativa, each providing a unique historical atmosphere that adds incredible diversity and depth to any wedding gallery.
Variety for the photo album.
Totally. What's more, the hotel's deep understanding of its role in such diverse celebrations means it exhibits remarkable flexibility, allowing it to graciously accommodate a wide variety of wedding styles and visions, from grand traditional celebrations in the ballroom to intimate elopements in the courtyard, and even culturally rich and diverse ceremonies like queer micro-weddings or vibrant Nigerian celebrations.
That's great adaptability.
It's clear that El Convento offers a truly unforgettable experience, meticulously tailored to each unique love story, making it a dream for both couples and photographers.
A really special venue, no doubt.
As we wrap up this deep dive into Hotel El Convento, it's truly remarkable to reflect on its extraordinary journey. From its very origins as a 17th century Carmelite convent, a place of profound spiritual devotion, to its subsequent abandonment and heartbreaking decline, even becoming a literal parking lot for garbage trucks.
Still can't get over that detail.
And then against all odds, to its shining resurgence as an emblem of adaptive reuse, resurrected not once but multiple times to become an award-winning, world-class boutique hotel. It's a powerful testament to resilience, to visionary leadership, and to the enduring, almost magnetic allure of history.
It really is a survivor.
El Convento isn't just a place to sleep when you visit Old San Juan. It stands out as a destination in itself, a living monument where old-world charm effortlessly blends with modern luxury and top-tier service. It invites you the traveler, to step back in time while enjoying every contemporary comfort, making every stay an immersive experience within the rich, vibrant tapestry of Old San Juan.
This story of continuous transformation and enduring appeal raises an important question for all of us interested in culture and travel. In an era of rapid urban development and constantly changing travel trends, how does a place like Hotel El Convento manage to not just survive, but truly thrive?
That is a question.
How does it continue to attract global accolades by so perfectly embracing its deep history while simultaneously providing top-tier contemporary experiences that discerning travelers demand? It's a delicate yet beautifully executed balance of preservation and innovation.
A balancing act.
They've managed to create an experience that is both authentic to its past, providing a genuine sense of place and history, and utterly relevant to today's luxury traveler. It's a potent reminder that true value often lies not just in what is new, but in what is unique, thoughtfully preserved and enduring.
Indeed. What stands out to you about El Convento's incredible, almost improbable journey? Perhaps it's the unwavering foresight and devotion of Doña Ana, who literally gave her fortune and home to start it all.
Her initial vision was incredible.
Or maybe it's the daring vision of Robert Woolworth, who saw past the decay and imagined a luxury hotel in a garbage dump.
Seeing potential where others saw ruin.
Or perhaps it's simply the sheer tenacity of a building that, despite all odds and indignities, simply refused to be forgotten, waiting patiently for its various rebirths. It really invites you to consider how such a rich, layered history doesn't just decorate a place, but fundamentally enhances the entire travel experience, making it profoundly more meaningful, more profound, and truly memorable.
Adds a whole other dimension to your stay.
So, the next time you encounter a seemingly ordinary building in your own travels or even in your daily life, take a moment. Pause. Consider the hidden centuries of stories it might hold within its walls, waiting for someone to peel back the layers and reveal its own deep dive. You might be surprised at what you uncover.